Dear Unleashed Selection Committee, my name is Ashley Hooper and this is my video response. Finding sustainable solutions for city problems will change the world dramatically. Cities determine cultural and behavioral norms, meaning that sustainable solutions embraced by cities would have a cascade effect on communities around the world. Policies adopted by cities ultimately ripple outward and directly impact how rural communities approach sustainability. The massive sphere of influence that cities wield in terms of globally held attitudes is why I'm passionately dedicated to achieving the Sustainable Cities and Communities SDG. Today, nearly 55% of the world's population lives in a city, which will increase to 68% by 2050, according to the UN. With 2/3 of the global population living in cities in the near future, it's imperative that we lay a foundation for urban planning and growth that is sustainably informed. Because cities are major consumers of the world's energy and to blame for nearly 70% of the CO2 emissions in the world, solving city problems will make a substantial dent in the global fight against climate change. In the past few decades, the huge migration of people to urban centers and emergence of megacities across the globe has had a dramatic impact on the number of people living in poverty and often in urban slums. Today, nearly 828 million people live in slums, and this number continues to rise along with the increase of city populations. While the environmental impact of cities as polluters is clear, cities also perpetuate cycles of extreme poverty, which can lead to negative consequences on the public health of a city's most vulnerable populations. In order to make cities more sustainable and inclusive, there must be a conscious investment in affordable housing and access to safe, reliable public transportation services. As a community engagement professional in the field of public transportation with experience in both urban and rural spaces, I am passionately motivated to meet the goal targets for sustainable cities and communities across the globe.